I'm Oliver O'Kelly, Director of IT with Accounting Technicians Ireland. We're the leading professional body for accounting technicians on the island of Ireland, so in the Republic and in Northern Ireland. We educate our students to primary degree level on the UK framework. Qualifications framework. We deliver our qualification through about 75 colleges throughout the country, so there's 75 partners that we deliver with, and we register about 1,500, 2,000 students a year. So our business is about 20, there's about 20 staff, and as I say, we've about 10 to 11,000 customers. So technology is very important for us in terms of our ability to service their needs and provide satisfactory customer service. Over the past few years, Accounting Technicians Ireland has gone through a transformation from a largely paper-based organisation to moving more and more services online and trying to service our customers quicker using more technology. So we would have had situations previously where we would have paper forms coming in. Do you imagine 2,000 students sending in paper forms, and then people are trying to process those, and it's taking weeks, months in some instances to get that done. So we have moved those services online, which means that people can instantly carry out their registration process or book their exams or any of those services. That process is ongoing. We've a fair bit of it done, but as part of that, we needed to put in place a robust financial system, robust underlying technology, which would integrate with our CRM system. So we went out to tender. We had about 8 different organisations come in to propose to us, and we narrowed that list down. And ultimately, we selected SAP Business One. Because there are a number of reasons, but the first reason was in terms of functionality. There's a huge amount of functionality there, and it is a comprehensive solution from a financials point of view. Secondly, it gives us, there's a lot of other modules, so it gives us the possibility to expand in the future and to roll more functionality in on the SAP platform without having to go back and look at other systems. And thirdly, and most importantly, the Intelligent Essentials integration element was a key, because a lot of the other systems, the financial systems, didn't have that level of integration available to us, and we would have been paying to build it and so on. So in terms of that was out of the box, and that was largely the reason we decided to go with it. The key benefits from our point of view, I mean, there's one good story actually from our annual audit this year. In 2010, when the auditors came in, it took about 3 or 4 days for them to follow the paper flow to ensure that the monies we were receiving, via our online site, at that point that wasn't integrated, took 3 to 4 days for them to go through the audit to check those invoices actually came all the way through and ended up in the accounts package. And in 2011, following the integration being implemented, it was down to 3 hours. So, there's a massive change, massive difference, and made a big difference from our accounts team point of view, their confidence in the system, and obviously for the auditors, in terms of report back to the board, that was one of the issues they highlighted. So a big plus. The key benefit for us is the fact that we've gone from being a paper-based organisation to the 24/7 type organisation we offer now. People can focus on other roles other than just handling paper, and we are able to get our reporting done much quicker. At the end of the month, we know precisely what we've taken, and then from our customers' point of view, most importantly, they're not having to wait around trying to make phone calls and find out what happened to things that they sent in to us 2 weeks ago. They're interacting with us straight away online. So that's the key thing. The Intelligent Essentials integration module largely covered what we wanted and was there ready to go, and we've been able to work with IIS to expand on the areas that we needed to, and we're going through that process still, in terms of we've done the integration. Invoices, payments are coming in and out of the system, and now we're looking at pulling transaction history out again to show it on the portal. So that process is ongoing, but that was the key decision. The key differentiator was the integration out of the box. I would have always had the view that the SAP system was a large-scale solution for big organisations, and in fact, in a previous life, I worked with some big organisations and worked with SAP, so that was my view on it. But actually, we're a small organisation. We've 20 people. We've about 10 to 11,000 active customers, so we've a lot going on. We don't have a lot of time to work on configuring systems and so forth. We have a relatively small IT team. But when we went through the selection process and shortlisted the product, SAP stood out because of the huge amount of functionality that's in there, but the fact that you can configure it to work for your business. So there's a huge amount of configurability. And one of the things with any product, when you install it, with any software, when you install it, and in the following months, you'll go through a process of discovering things that you want to do slightly differently, different printouts you want to get or different workflows you want to use and so on. And obviously we've had that experience, and with SAP we were able to ring IIS support, and we were able to make a couple of configuration changes. And that's one of the beauties of the tool, of the application. It's quite a big application, but you can configure, because it's there, because all that functionality is there, you can configure what you want and use just the pieces you want. So from our point of view, small organization, a lot of customers, it is a small business solution. Yeah, working with IIS, it's been a good experience, and I've done quite a few software deployments. I've done projects with different organisations, different type of software projects, and I can safely say the implementation of SAP was one of the smoothest that I've dealt with. The IIS guys are at the end of the phone. They often have the answer immediately, and if they don't, they're back to you very quickly. So for us, IIS have been an excellent partner to work with. We went through pretty good due diligence, and we were very, very careful about selecting a product. And we definitely selected the right product in this instance, and we'll be putting more and more of our services onto it, and I can see us expanding our use of it in the future.